getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for James. With about a month left to play here in the regular season, let's see who among the new rookies this year has shown they have what it takes to be an NBA star and potentially a Rookie of the Year winner. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
The way he has sustained his level.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Awesome. MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating. Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. Drummond's got 6.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Back to Van Vliet. This one for 3. And Van Vliet again missing. The Lakers lead by 17. A minute 15 left in the first. And here's Connect outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Drummond's got 6 assists here tonight. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Smith. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to Connect. Lets it fly. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Connect's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the Lakers have possession, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the 3rd quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
MP getting it done for Los Angeles. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. MP comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura's checked in for LaRavia. And Connect subbed in for Reeves. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Tate in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Smith against MP. Now VanVleet. 5 points in the game. And another miss by Houston.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He picked up 29 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Smith. Oh, a special move before that shot. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Hachimura from long range. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Houston's shooting a low 26% from the field. Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounceability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Has to connect. From downtown. Smith with the rebound. And Houston is shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Okogie and another basket for Houston.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
MP outside. From deep, here's Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look here at the Rockets, they've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Lakers.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. You guys hear that? Doo-doo.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Chomps. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Austin Reeves out there with Connect. And it's MP in at the 5 down low.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Şengün, the screen. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. MP's got 16 points. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They host the Hawks after this one, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Connects from downtown.
Van Vliet has a quick trigger at the arc. He's not one to hesitate, not when he's got a shot like that.
MP way outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dalton Connect. That's his first foul of the game. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Okogie, the pass to Tatum. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. He buries it from 3. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
No surprise to see Van Vliet getting revenge at the arc. He wants them to know that's his turf.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Van Vliet misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Brian?
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet against Reeves. And Van Vliet again missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
James outside. LaRavia passes to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. Drummond's got 30.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
Van Vliet against Reeves. Pass to Smith. Here's Okogie. Over Reeves. Okogie's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Smith with a screen on Reeves. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Capella, he's checked in for Smith. Finney-Smith comes in for Tate. Whitehead, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for James. Hayes comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 40 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle.
Every defense needs a fear factor. You blocked a few shots tonight and dissuaded more from being attempted. Do you feel like you play that intimidator role for this team?
I like that word you said, Dom. What was it? Dissuaded?
Yep, that's it.
That's like the opposite of persuade, right? Like persuading them not to shoot.
That's right.
Yeah. Real talk, that's me. I'm gonna catch you later, Dom.
Back to you, Brian.
Thanks, Dom. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Months of rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Well, we should forget about it.
Tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. It should be a fun one.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Buries it from three-point range. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
you just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Pass to Ware. Out to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell dishes to Powell. Here's Jonas. Adebayo with a screen on Reeves. The shot by Jonas, no good. And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
Ware, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Drummond passes to James. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's a good screen. Adebayo down low. James defending.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Here's Jonas. The three-pointer no good. Lakers leading by 6. Now MP. He's got 5. Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Drummond's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Adebayo. Here's Jonas. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Again, the miss by the Heat. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He contributed 40 points, and he registered a triple-double showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The Heat trail by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Jonas. No good again that time.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
It's Connect on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Miami. Malik Beasley. Checked in for Mitchell. And Hero subbed in for Jonas. The Lakers also changing it up. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Beasley the pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Lakers leading by 12. The 3 from MP. Powell pulls it in. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Here's Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Drummond's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
Beasley, the pass to Ware. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Hero. Got it from 16 feet.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Drummond passes to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 7 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great... And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Los Angeles with some changes. Lakers leading by 14. So the Lakers 5 right now. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. Andre Ayton out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the point. 1:58 left in the second quarter. Powell kicks to Adebayo. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
To the inside, the shake. Where? Good. 6 points for him.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. James has got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 20. To the middle.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And a wide open look for MP. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's MP for 3. Norman Powell with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Yaka Jonas. And James pulls it down. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference? Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Yaka Jonas. And it's Powell in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Ware finds Adebayo. Adebayo with this screen on James. Here's Powell. The rebound by James. James has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Powell against LeBron. Pass to Jonas. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Jonas. The three-pointer off the mark. MP outside. Reeves in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reeves has got 16.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Ware, and the rejection by MP. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dalton Connect. Over to the left wing. Pass to Jonas. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Reeves has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Los Angeles. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back over to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, we thank you very much. Powell, no one around him, trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Ware, good.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Timeout called the Heat. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Powell. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Andre Ayton's checked in for Austin Reeves. Here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Mitchell outside. Pass to Jonas. Off target from outside.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Vanderbilt the pass to Drummond. Again, Los Angeles.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Kicks it out to Hero. 1:27 left to play here in the third.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And it's Drummond missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
From 15 feet away, and there's another one for the Lakers.
You know, he's starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Miami's going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Hero. Got a hand on it. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Drummond.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hero passes to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Can they get it? Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Drummond, and the dunk by MP.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here. Past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
A good win for you guys tonight, MP, and some standout play from you on the defensive end.
Yeah, we wanted this one. And I hope you could see that something happens after you make enough defensive stands in a game that the fans pick up on it. It gets personal, you know? Like, everyone's dialed up to 11. 1-1. We were dialed up tonight.
Sure were, MP. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Let's go. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you later on.
Slightly, yeah. That's way more complicated math than I was expecting. That's a little intense. Would that be? We are at a sporting 90% off. Hello and goodbye.
No, I was trying to make a joke.
waterfall.
What's up, MP?
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Oh, got that one up quick.
I like how MP picks his spot on offense. Terrific decision there by him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. B.A., back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And, yep, it's good.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
Pass to Banchero. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Drummond passes to James. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's MP. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Banchero outside. The three from Bain. Kept alive. On the wing, Bain. Takes a three. Banchero no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Drummond for three. And Los Angeles another three.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Banchero outside. Carter from outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Connect. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
The three from Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for De Silva. And Black subbed in for Desmond Bain. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And Doncic has subbed in for Connect. Now here's Black. He played a great game against Charlotte. Bataze a screen on Doncic. Down low. And Bataze throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Graham.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Suggs, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Ayton, a screen on Bataze. To the inside. Blocked! Suggs against Doncic. Black outside. Pass to Banchero. They double him with Ayton. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Suggs. There's a screen. Here's Bain. Cash money on the open jump shot. Bain's got 10.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, MP is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Miami got the job done. He finished with 30 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Black. Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Suggs. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
From deep, MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Banchero, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, Grant, at 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Orlando with the ball, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Suggs outside. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-5 run. Drills it from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Outside Bane. Puts it up from 15. Doncic pulls down the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Hachimura, the pass to MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Here's De Silva. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Lakers lead by 22. Here's Drummond. And he banks in the layup. 30 points for MP.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Banchero. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And switching gears now to that first half, what a difficult start for the Magic.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt, and it's De Silva in at the three. That's who's out there for Orlando. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Drummond with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Suggs. 9 points in the game. Here's Banchero on the wing. Bain. The 3 is up. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Bain's got 13 now.
When a shooter like Bain gets in a groove, it can be trouble. He's just going to keep attacking you and keep on scoring.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Now here's MP. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Suggs. Reeves with some nice D. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. They're deep into a 6-game road trip. This is number 5.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, Bain. They get it again. Back to Carter to stop the run. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Bain finds Banchero. Carter, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Carter. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Counted from distance.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Drummond against Bain. From deep, Banchero. And it's MP with a rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. Connect on the wing. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
The Magic have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. B.A.?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Connect. Following the 3-point basket by Orlando. MP shot is off. into the lane.
One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bane's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, B.A., he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time of three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume.
And so here is Orlando. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Offensive rebound. Carter can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's De Silva. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. The three from Suggs. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lets it go from deep. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Doubled by Hachimura. Banchero finds Suggs to the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Explosion to the rim. Bane not backing down.
Pass to Drummond. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his third assist of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Banchero comes in for Wagner. De Silva's checked in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. And so in the game for the Lakers, Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. MP is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in at the 1 spot. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Banchero outside. Shoots. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Carter. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Suggs surveys the D. Outside Bane. He drops it from range. Bane's got 33 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Orlando has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Outside Bane. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter finds Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Now Bane from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen, and so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce.
Really picked up, especially the past three seasons. When you bring reports of top scorers, can you factor that in?
We can, but how would you like that done? Good work, team.
Try not to favor points per game above some of the smaller categories and the intangibles. I'll schedule more time to watch the games and refer to those factors more in the coming weeks. Oh, great. Thanks for the attention to detail going forward. And it is great to see that you've been delivering. So, thanks.
So then we finished up brunch, had a nice little walk in the park that night.
Sounds like a lovely weekend.
What'd you have for lunch? Eggs Benedict. My key was
I love good eggs Benny.
I'm a pancake man.
But sometimes you need something.
Yes.
All your locks inside the house?
Yes.
You're not going to the right places if the pancakes are substantial enough. I'll send you some restaurant recommendations.
My daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
Oh, adorable. What's the process?
Did you sneak some nutrition in there? No, last time I snuck in some kale, she saw a little green.
Shake it, MP.